I was incorrect. There's actually one more we need to talk about, which is RIS, which is radiologically isolated syndrome. This is not MS. Let me be clear. This is not a form of MS, but RIS has been used to classify those who have lesions in the brain or spinal cord not explained by another diagnosis consistent with lesions of MS, and no past or current neurological symptoms or abnormalities found on a neurological exam. Often these individuals had an MRI because of other symptoms, such as a headache, and the result shows lesions seen similar to those seen in MS. A 2020 study found a little more than half of those with RIS go to develop MS within a decade. Jesus, it sounds horrible. Although I can personally relate to, went to a neurologist for a completely different symptom, completely different diagnosis, and wabooms! Just come out of left field with, hey, you have multiple sclerosis. So for anybody who has RIS who turns to MS, I'm sorry. This is horrible. There are no specific treatment guidelines for RIS. Additional research is needed to further define what factors increase the likelihood that someone with RIS will develop MS. Monitoring of MRIs and neurological exams, as well as neurological examinations, are generally recommended to quickly identify changes. If the diagnosis is MS, you can begin treatment early. There's a lot of research interest in RIS and a lot of studies going on that could provide more guidance for monitoring and treatment. There was a study in 2022 showed that Tecfidera and Biogen extended the time before the development of a first neurological symptom significantly more than a placebo. This adds to the idea that early treatment is productive and supports that the idea that MS can well begin before symptoms even emerge. Further study is needed, and in larger numbers of people with RIS, additional trials are currently underway. That's really all that the National MS Society.org has about RIS. I know nothing more currently, so I think in the future we will delve into this and kind of learn about it together as we've been doing with all of this. But once again, educate yourselves, learn about this. You never know who this can help, and this knowledge can help